Hello guys, there's Self-Believe117, and I'm gonna do a redo on my Thompson M1A1 made by CYMA filter strip disassembly because I didn't think I gave enough information. So here we go. First, you're gonna take out your magazine, of course. Turn your gun up on its top receiver like this, so it's set even. Move it back for see. So as you can see, here's the. You're going to take out these two screws. I lost one of them on my floor just like a couple minutes ago. I'll probably find it after the video. So after you unscrew that screw, go over here and screw this one. After you unscrew it enough, you don't have to take it out. You'll know when you get done unscrewing it. So after you unscrew it, you're going to pull it right off. So you're going to be careful because there's a little silver piece that holds the screw into place. That's down in here, and after you take the stock off, it gets loose. You can hear that rattling inside of there. It's real annoying, and you gotta be careful because if you try to pull the bottom receiver back, they'll get stuck and it won't pull all the way back. So you gotta kind of wiggle it back into the back here. So after you do that, make sure that piece is back in here where you can see it, and I can see it back here, so it's not gonna get jammed. So after that, you're going to see this little pressure point here. You're going to press that down, pull the bottom receiver back to where it clicks into place. It won't go any further. So that's when you take a sharp pointed object or the screw from the stock, stick it in this little hole here, push that in, pull this back, press that out. Bottom receiver will come back. Your bottom receiver will pull it right out. From there, take your metal piece out. You move the gun forward. You take your barrel out. You're going to take a screwdriver, and there's going to be two screws right here. Unscrew those two screws. Got one of them. Unscrew the second screw. Come on. Stubborn freaking screwdriver. Okay. Okay, you're going to unscrew that one. And then you're going to lift this part up, reach over the hop a bit, and the barrel's going to come right out. You can see, there's the barrel. There you can clean it and everything. And then to put it back together, you're going to get your barrel. Oh, by the way, there's going to be two screws holding this on. You do not really need them on there, and it's almost impossible to get them back in there. So what I do is slide in the barrel because these two screws kind of hold that onto there. As you can see, I'm going to lift this up. You see that little thing come up? You're going to lift it up, put your barrel back into the weapon. Make sure it's right where the place it goes, where the screws holes line up. There we go. And then you're going to kind of push it around, make sure it's secure in place. You're going to get your screws. You're going to screw them back in. Make sure they're real tight so your barrel doesn't come out. So that doesn't turn no more. The barrel will be secured in place. From there, you're going to get your lower half. And by the way, if you want to convert your Thompson's M1A1 into a typewriter, what you got to do, see that little hole, unscrew that, your whole entire hand grip will come off, and in there you just put your thing on. And if you have the typewriter made by CYMA, the internal is the exact same as the CYMA Thompson M1A1. So if you want to disassemble that, just follow this guide. It will help you the same. The only difference is that the grip up here and the barrel is That's the only difference. It takes apart the same exact way. So take your lower half, put it into the, wait, before I do that, get your metal piece. What I would do is either tape it or glue it into the gun. And get your lower half. I don't do that because I don't have any, well, I do, I might as well. So after you put that in there, if you don't want to tape that in there or glue it in there, keep your gun, the bottom half into it and put it right there. And then from there you're going to take your top half of the gun, put it over the lower half. And as you can see on this side, you're going to pull your charging handle back all the way. And then just try to get it all evened up so it pops into place. It's going to take me a little while. There we go. You see it just snap into place. You let your charging handle release. And then you will notice that you got to push that pin in again because the receiver's all the way back. So, you get your screw again, put it in that hole. Pull, instead of pulling it back to take it off, you're going to pull it forward instead, and it will lock back on. From there, you're going to take your stock, you're going to connect the battery. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. You're going to take your stock, connect the battery connector to this connector, put that into the stock. Come on. For some reason it's not wanting to go in. So after you get that in, you're going to put your stock back on. So after that, get your screws, I should say. I only have one screw right now. Some other one's on the floor somewhere. You're going to put that into the gun. And then you're going to screw it back in. So after you get that screw in, you're going to screw your other screw in. Pop your battery back in. Get your magazine, put it back in, you're ready to go. Thompson's put it all back together, and it's disassembled. And just to show you how you can convert it, you're going to take a screwdriver or some similar object like these scissors. They work. You're going to unscrew this. The whole hand grip will come off. Oh, not unscrewed enough. Whole hand grip will come off, and you can almost see how the typewriter works. You can see that little piece where it latches on with the grip, and that's how you convert it. From there, you're going to put it down, put your grip back on, and put that screw back in. To take the whole entire outer barrel off, you're going to unscrew these two screws, and there's a little Allen screw on the top. I'll show you after I get done screwing this in. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little Allen wrench. It takes an extremely tiny Allen wrench. I don't have one of them, so I couldn't take it out. And if you want to mess with the motor, go to the grip. There's a little screw on the top. You unscrew that. Unscrew. Nope, turning it the wrong way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Oh, that's. Never mind. I guess I was wrong. Wait, yep. Never mind. Okay. After I get done having difficulty screwing in these screws. That's one thing I hate about these old guns. You know, those M4s and M16s. There's barely any screws on. You just pop a couple pins out, take the lower half from the top half. But This gun is based on a real Thompson, takes apart just like a real Thompson, and now it's an old gun. So there's your motor. After you get done doing whatever, just looking at it or trying to take the gearbox out or whatever. Speaking of the gearbox, you take this grip off, take the gearbox out, then you look on the back of these safety switches, there's these little orange keys, just like the one on the top. You unscrew those, gotta watch out, this little white piece shoots out, and then from there you take your top half off, and then you pull the gearbox out. I'm not going to do that because I really can't, and I don't think I would want to. So after that, here's your grip, snap it back on, make sure it's in place, and then you're going to put your screw back onto the grip, stick it in there and screw it back in. So there we go. It's all tightened back in. Make sure all these screws are nice and screwed in. And there you go. Thompson's all put back together. Ready to go. Ready to shoot. And that's how you disassemble the gun. Thanks for watching.